How's it going, everybody? Chris Cards happens to be back with another Through the Mail Monday. Oakland, California, our first of 5 returns. Will the A's stay in Oakland? Man, they've been messing around with that for years. Let's see who our first return is. And it's the blank index card followed by some signed cards by James Marvell. Or is it Marvel like the comics? I'm not quite sure. I think it's Marvell, though. Played with the Pirates in the big leagues in 2019, had a few appearances, didn't go very well for him. First round draft pick, just kidding. 37th round draft pick by the Twins in 2012 out of Duke. Spent all of last year with the Indianapolis Indians. I'm wondering if they're going to have to change their name. Although being the AAA affiliate of the Pirates, they're probably unpopular enough to kind of fly under the radar and not have to change their name to something less offensive. But we'll see. Maybe Vegas has some betting odds on that. We'll see how that goes with the Indianapolis Indians. Very nice signature from him. He's 28 years old. He elected free agency at the end of 2021. So we'll see who gives him the old spring training invite. And he's a great signer, man. I looked at the rest of these guys on both these, the rookie card and the card with the other two players on it, and they're not really good signers. So maybe in a few years when they're done playing, they'll sign. But right now, can't get any of those other cards signed by any of the other players. So that's kind of a bummer. But hey, that's a long-term project. We'll keep that in a box, and maybe one of these days we'll check it out and we'll reference these guys and see if they sign them. Maybe I'll send it off. And that's it, guys. James Marvell, first return. Let's move on to return number 2. All right, gang, here we go. Nice little North Texas here. Bob Saget died yesterday. That was a bummer. And Norm Macdonald died a few months ago. It's been a pretty bad few months for good comics. Come on, what we got in here? Got one card. Oh, we got Charles Hudson. I set him off early last year, and I got him back on my 87s that I needed, but I didn't send off the 89 upper deck. So here we go, 89 upper deck back signed by Charles Hudson. He was a pretty good little player for 7 years, pretty good little starting pitcher there, played for the Phillies, played for the Yankees, and ended his career with the Tigers, actually, because in August of 1989, while driving a little bit tipsy, he rammed his car, a Mercury Cougar, into a telephone pole, and that was the end of his career. So not a good year for Mr. Charles Hudson, 89, but there he is on the 89 upper deck card, looking pretty good. That was just before the Yankees traded him to Detroit, where his career would pretty much end because of some poor decision making. And there we go, guys. Charles Hudson. Let's move on to return number 3. All right, West Palm Beach, right there in my grubby little hands. Let's see who we've got for our, what I say, 4th return? 3rd return, I think. We got Jim Little on a signature card, a blank index card. Jim Little was a first-round draft pick for reals this time from the Yankees out of Florida State University. Signed a 74 very nicely for the set, and the 72 as well. Very nice returns from Jim Little. Played 4 years with the Expos, 3 with the Yanks, and he finished off his Major League career with the Dodgers. After that, he played 7 years in Japan, and he was a legendary player in Japan. Took home the title 2 years in a row consecutively for the team he played for in Japan, the Carp, and pretty good little player in Japan. Probably made some good money over there as well. So there you guys go. Great return for Jim Little. Kept one of my 74s. I think I offered it to him and signed the other 3 very nicely. And got another 74 card set card signed, 89 upper deck card set signed. So if you guys aren't aware, I am chasing 74, 84, 87 tops, and 89 upper deck complete autograph set. So you will probably see a lot of those types of cards in the near future when it comes to these returns. And there you guys have it. Another one off the list for Jim Little. And of course, I put those cards in my binder, 10 cards every week in one of those sets every weekend, every Friday or so. I'll put a video out. Check that out. And I've got a few auto ready for each set. I think 5 for each set. So if you want to check those out, I think those are pretty fun videos. And let's move on, guys. Enough shilling. Let's move on to another return. All right, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for our next return here. Let's see who we got. It's already the, second week of January, just like that. Blank index card. Let's move that piece to the side. We don't want to look at that. And we have Dick Groats. Dick Groat, legendary Dick Groat, 1960 World Series champion with the Pirates, 1960 National League MVP, and of course National League batting champ as well. Won the World Series again in '64. Signed very nicely. Great signer. 91 years young. Still with a great signature. Still hitting those links in Pennsylvania. Very nice return from Dick Groat. Awesome signer. Get him while you can, guys. He's got a lot of cool cards out there. He's very gracious with his time. Really nice returns from Mr. Groats. And always nice to get some vintage back. There you have it, guys. Let's move on to our last return of the day. All right, Puerto Rico, San Juan, our 5th return. Little jacked up, quite the journey, all the way from San Juan, Puerto Rico to little old Albany, Oregon, North Albany, Oregon. Let's make that distinction. We have Mr. Pedro Garcia signing the 74 Topps card. He had a great year in 1973. Finished 2nd in the Rookie of the Year balloting to Albany. Led the league in doubles in 1973. Was not drafted because, of course, he was a international free agent. Signed with the Seattle Pilots in 1969. Did not play with them until they became the Milwaukee Brewers. Also signed with the expansion Toronto Blue Jays as well. Never did play with them, I do believe. Had a good little career, about 7 years long. Actually, 5 years long. 4 of those with the Brewers. And that is it. Another 74 Topps card signed and off the list of need. Very good. Nice returns. And there's his information. Look at that address. Look at that address. And that is it, guys, for Through the Mail Monday. Put it in the books. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Football playoffs are all set. Thankfully, the Giants are out of their misery. I was a little bummed out to see the Chargers lose that game against the Raiders last night. Big Justin Herbert fan. But it is what it is. The defense couldn't stop Oakland, unfortunately, and you get into those extra overtime games with the football, man. It's just the defense is just wear out. It's probably not even safe to go to play that long, but they did, and Chargers came up short, so that was a bummer. There is the haul from today: James Marvell, Dick Groats, Pedro Garcia, Jim Little, and of course someone else I'm missing. Oh yeah, there's Charles right there in the middle, Mr. Charles Hudson. And that's it, gang. Thanks a lot for watching. Shout out to my beautiful bride, who is not watching, but maybe she will watch one day. Who knows if she'll ever watch these videos, but we got married on January 10th, 2012, 10 years ago. 10 years ago we were married, so 10-year anniversary for us. We're going to go out and do something fun today. Hopefully, it turns out to be fun. We'll see how it goes. I'll let you guys know next week how it goes. And, yeah, 10 years. I still can't believe I tricked her into marrying me. What a coup that was for good old Chris Cards. Nice guys. Don't always finish last. That's great to hear. It's good advice. It's good encouragement for all you out there that consider yourself good guys. So keep chasing those dreams. Keep chasing those North Albany dreams, my friends. And I will see you again soon with more videos that you may or may not watch. But I'm going to put them up anyway and have fun doing so. Thanks a lot, guys. See ya.